Welcome back to another episode of the A&R Show.
Tangan macam mana?
Kita lupa. But man,
Damn,
how
bro.
how you been, man? How you been, man?
I don't know, man. I've been being.
Hey,
I've been being a person.
Hey,
I've been. What's that line that he always says?
who's been do?
Who's been do? Who's been?
Hey, I forgot when we lip up with each other.
Yeah.
Our English goes down the drain. Grammar, more like grandma.
Grandma.
But yeah, man.
It has been, man. It has been very, very tiring. I think it has been.
Yeah.
very
We've both been
exhausting.
quite busy.
Yeah,
actually.
you've been busy with work. Yeah.
The brain, if you can see my vein all starts
Ooh.
popping out already, dude.
Rambut pun dah tak ada.
Rambut pun sudah tiada.
Dude, I think you actually pull it off.
Dude, it's so much easier, dude.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, I go out of the toilet, I don't even dry my head. I ask Nikki to blow ni. Kering.
Yeah. I mean, look at me, dude. Like, that's the reason why I shower and come.
I
very
use 3
quickly.
drops of shampoo. I ask the kakak, like this shampoo ni
Yeah.
how long tahan? Dia cakap, oh yang ni biasa 2-3 bulan. I said, I think 2-3 tahun. What are you talking about?
Dude, to be honest, right, my shampoo, right, I can actually use it for like 6 months. Like half a year, I can use Head and Shoulders shampoo.
Dude, people question, do you only use shoulders saja ke?
Only the head, not the shoulders. Yeah, so.
Oh, just the shoulders, not the head.
Kat shoulder ada rambut. Tapi kat kepala tak ada rambut. I mean, unfortunately. But what's really good about being bald is the fact that for me, all I have to do is just wipe once, wipe twice, and it's gone. It's dry.
Wow.
But for you, maybe just a few more times. But it's a lot better than actually when you had hair before, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard to. I was going for this look, right? But apparently, people say that one more for like macam budak-budak.
Oh, okay.
The ni tak ada. Even people in my office.
Yeah.
They all say, kau pergi umrah ke? I said, belum lagi, tak sampai lagi kan. But they say I look a lot more presentable.
Oh, actually, yeah. I think you do.
Yeah, it's just that the forehead, I need to stay away from light.
It's
because
okay.
people get.
I mean, it's not so bad actually, dude. To be honest, like after no.
Son of a bitch.
After the
You son of a. Just when I just got a bit of confidence.
after
Was
the-
just peeking through. I was like, hey,
Just-
this is a good look for me.
Okay, yeah, this is a good look actually. To be honest with you, I'll stop there.
Okay, alright,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah. But yeah, dude, like I feel there's a lot of things going on.
I like the good 10 minutes. We had no
It's
context.
just, dude, no context,
We had
nothing,
nothing
dude.
at all.
Let's just get to what we were planning.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay,
guys.
sorry,
It's
yo.
been a while since we've been me and him, and we forget.
I think it's chill.
We forget how much we can we can detour from what our
Yeah.
initial plans were.
Oh, the fact that you're talking about your mom, something happened to my mom that maybe you know about it, but
The world doesn't know.
my mom got bitten by a dog
My God.
on her palm.
Sorry, I know about this.
Yeah.
My acting not Oscar level lah.
Okay, no worries.
But yeah, dude.
Because I thought it was just like very minor, but
Yeah.
apparently like so it was Pongal, right? Pongal is when like Indians actually they make food before like the sun rise. Once the food is actually cooking, the rice is cooking, and the sun rise, they will pray to the sun god for providing us sun god.
Man, you went full. You went full Indian there. Sun God.
Sun god.
No, not God. Gord. Damn.
So we pray to the
Yeah.
sun. Thank you so much for actually providing us the food. But of course, my mom made it, not the sun.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a rationale behind the reason why we pray to the sun. Actually, is because
For harvest,
harvesting,
Yeah.
like sun helps with like photosynthesis and all that stuff. And scientific things.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have to get too far.
Yeah, right.
to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, my mom actually made pongal, and then she was going to a neighbor's house at the back of my house, right, to actually go give some food and all this stuff because we had some extra rice. Pongal rice that my mom made, and she saw one of our neighbor dog was actually barking for the past like an hour, 2 hours. Like I don't know what's wrong with this dog, but it's more of the fact that
it's the neighbor's dog lah. It's not a stray or.
Yeah, it's not a stray. Yeah, but what's really bad about my neighbor? I think we spoke about this when we had Mia.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, same dog.
Damn,
the dog is barking. Yeah, it's on the chain and on the leash like the entire day, right? 24 hours a day, and the dog is on a leash the entire time. But at that day, my mom was like, "Hey, it's Pongal. It's a day of giving, right? It's kind of like the Indians' Thanksgiving."
Yeah.
Right. So my mom said, "Hey, it's okay. Let me just maybe the dog is hungry. Let's give the food that I have right now to the dog." So there was like a bowl there, and it was completely empty. Like maybe the dog finished eating the food, or they haven't even put food for the dog.
Or the food has like dried up from photosynthesis from the sun. My God.
So and then my mom just decides to go to give the food to the dog. So my mom had like some peas, this Indian like yellow peas and rice as well. My mom put it in the bowl for it, and dog was actually eating. And then my mom was like, "Holy shit, this dog actually probably haven't eaten like the whole day."
Yeah, I didn't know dogs were carbotarians.
Yeah. This dog is.
I thought just us.
This dog is actually. So and then like as the dog was eating, because like it was so hungry, my mom was like, "Oh my God, like the dog's so hungry." Because when a dog is like really hungry, it shows with the way that it eats. It doesn't eat like patiently. It goes crazy.
Yeah.
Right? As though like someone's about to steal the food.
Yeah.
So the dog was eating the food in the bowl, and then as it was eating aggressively, the food actually like came out from the bowl, right?
Okay.
Especially the peas.
Yeah.
So my mom took the peas. As my mom took the peas from the road, and put it back into the bowl. So at least the dog's able to continue eating.
Yeah.
The dog actually thought that my mom was actually going to steal the food from the bowl. Like, dog, like my mom just gave you food. Like,
the dog understands the concept of buruk siku.
Yeah.
If you bagus anjing ni tahu simpulan bahasa.
Yeah, pandai anjing ni. So, and then as soon as my mom put the food into the bowl for the dog actually thought that my mom was going to steal the food. The dog, right away, just bit my mom on her palm. Like there was like literally like a hole here. There was and then the dog bit my mom in this part of her palm, and then
show the camera.
Pulling.
Okay, all right.
It bit the palm of my hand, my mom's palm.
The mom's hand, the mother.
The mother. Sorry, really bad English there. Let me just calm myself down.
Yeah, calm down.
I was like too excited.
It's okay, man. Hey, relax, man.
So the dog bit my mom's palm, and obviously my mom's gonna pull away, right? So as she was pulling away, the biting got deeper because it didn't leave my mom's hand, and it got deeper, and it just went all the way in as my mom like was pulling herself.
Oh, yeah, the dog was not letting go.
Yeah, and it was also like a jerk. It's like a
reflex.
Reflex things, right? So pull, and then there was a stone on the side of the road. My mom accidentally hit the stone and fell down on the floor.
My God,
that was like really bad. That was like hurting her leg because she has like scars on her leg.
Yeah,
the fact that she fell down, as well as on her palm. Like the fact that it went so deep, the flesh that was inside of her palm came out, and it was protruding from her palm. And I was not even in Malacca. I was like at work, and my mom didn't even tell me about it because she told my sister and told my sister not to tell me about it because then I will get too anxious.
Ooh. Yeah, of course.
I wish
your mother.
Yeah,
God.
my only mother.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, true.
The same goes to you as well.
Yeah.
Your only mother. I straight away took my car, drove all the way back to Malacca, and then my mom was already in the hospital at the point of time. Then I was just there the entire night. Very sad. But I think it's fine. My mom's not that close with the neighbor as well. Like so yeah, that was a freaking shit show, man.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Is your mom okay now?
She's all better now. The scar is healing, but around that area that was scarred, is like very hardened.
Dude, because she has diabetes, so dangerous. Benda-benda macam ni semua is very dangerous.
Yeah,
so
the first thing I thought was the fact that like, what if gangrene?
Yang get it like your dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
So yeah, that was a freaking event.
Insane, dude.
Getting back to our episode today.
Yeah, dude.
Do you know that in 2032, there is a potential asteroid that would actually hit the Earth?
It's called the 2024 YR4. That's the name of the asteroid.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The chances apparently it was at first it was at 1% chance of it hitting Earth, and then the chances actually increased to what 2.32.
now it's about 2
point something
lah.
2% plus.
But what I checked is apparently it's still too far away for you to be able to make
To
any
judge.
kind of to judge the percentage.
Yeah.
But what they did say was by January 23rd, 2032, they will be able to tell if the probability is 0% or 100%. It's either or.
Why then?
Then only be close enough inside Earth's orbit to know if it can actually hit ke tak. So I read up on
but
this.
while it's traveling, you can't detect it.
Can, but it needs to be close enough for you to be able to tell, because you don't know. I think there's a lot of uncertainties that they have to put into calculation. Currently, I think if they are expecting a straight trajectory of the asteroid, memang
Kena lah.
hey, Mumbai first, bro.
Mumbai is the first thing to hit.
Yeah, but it's too early to tell. But what they can tell you is the size is about 50 to 100 meters. That's the size of the asteroid. And
Wait, are you sure?
yeah,
Okay.
I just checked. Neil deGrasse, bruh.
Oh,
He just
okay,
did a video about this a week ago.
Okay.
So the size of it is about 50 to 100 meters. That's how big the asteroid is.
What about the impact?
the speed? The speed is what caught me off guard.
Yeah.
He said it can go from 20, 30 up to 50 kilometers. I'm like, okay, 50 kilometers per hour. You cannot even get saman also for anything. That's the driving speed for most roads kat Malaysia.
Yeah, per second.
Yeah, no, per second. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy. And the impact on it on Earth would create a crater. The explosion lah would be 10 to 20 times the size of the asteroid itself. So if the asteroid is, let's say, 100 meter punya width,
correct lah. They said the
asteroid?
impact's around 10 km.
No, 1 or 2 kilometers. If the scientist is the one who said it, not me.
Yeah.
I'm just telling back what Mr. Neil said. He
Sleep
said
could be
1 to
wrong.
2 kilometer punya
That's
size.
nothing at all lah. That's fine lah.
Yeah, it's nothing at all. He said the Earth is mainly, the majority of the Earth is water,
Yeah.
and land also is not habited yet,
Yeah.
right?
Not fully habited
Not fully
yet.
habited yet. So that's why he said like the chances of you getting hit by it is, that's why they say it's still very low,
Yeah.
even if it hits, right?
Yeah.
And the power, or how much power is used, is I think they measure it in megaton.
Yeah.
Back, I think they use it back in the Cold War again,
Yeah.
to measure the power of nuclear explosions and whatnot. 9,
Oh wow.
8 to 10 megatons. That's how big is it. If you don't know what a 9 megaton explosion looks like, you can actually just Google it up, because I think the US tested it out in the ocean.
What is it? What is it? Is comparison to the atom bomb that landed on Nagasaki?
Was it the atom bomb?
Atom bomb was
How
like-
how big? Let me check. Yep.
Yeah, ChatGPT that shit.
Nagasaki 21.
Oh.
This is half the power of the atom bomb lah.
Okay lah.
So
The best case scenario if it hits the ocean lah, right?
yeah, but even if, because they tested out with a 9 megaton punya, explosion in the ocean,
Yeah.
it created like a, if I'm not mistaken, like a small tsunami, but not enough to wipe out the whole nation lah.
Yeah.
So they say it's not, the power of the asteroid is not enough to cause like the destruction of the whole human race, tak ada lah.
Yeah.
But it would be localized, a localized punya impact.
Yeah.
So 2 kilometer radius. It's quite deep apparently. He said you can put in a 60 floored tower inside that crater.
Oh, for real?
That's how big it
Deep
is.
it
I think
is.
I think they have one crater in the States from an asteroid as well. I can't remember the name. But nothing to worry about lah. They say.
Now seems to be more calming.
Yeah, but do you know that macam, I mean, we watch so many Hollywood movies really, you know, they sending rockets up to asteroids. NASA did it really actually.
What do you mean?
I didn't know.
Send what?
It's called the DART mission.
Okay.
So they send an asteroid to kind of like change the trajectory of an asteroid.
Oh yeah.
It's
Basically,
called
what
the
it does is like it attaches itself to an asteroid, and then it moves it away.
Nah, that's not what they did with the DART mission.
Then
They just direct impact.
oh, it explodes.
Just to see how much.
Isn't that bad for Earth?
No, but I think it was really, really far away what they tested. It was a test mission lah.
Yeah.
This asteroid probably wasn't doing any harm towards the Earth, but was moving at a certain speed. So when they sent the asteroids out, I saw like the mock-up video was pretty cool, dude. Right before it lands, it releases another small like macam camera just to see what would happen. And it slowed down the speed of the asteroid, apparently.
Oh wow.
So there are like countermeasures to it lah. It's just that I think like, the fact that we both didn't know about this DART mission shows that the world doesn't really know.
No one knows.
Yeah, this year confirm got movie already. 2032.
They already have the movie. What? Don't Look Up.
Dude, so many.
Yeah.
There's so many. Remember last time when they said the tsunami was coming and then the whole world's gonna be flooded?
Yeah.
What was that movie called?
2012.
2012, dude. Yeah, but that's Hollywood for you lah. Even the
movies.
No, dude. Even people who do the write-ups about all these things, about all these asteroids or whatnot. I think they over-exaggerate the headline. I mean, you definitely want to get clicks lah. No, not movie. Even the normal news.
Oh.
Remember the news about this 2032 thing?
Yeah.
One of it headline: start packing, everybody.
That's a bit too much, no.
But let's say the asteroid will hit, right?
Yeah.
And they say is the end.
What do you mean?
Let's say they say.
Okay.
Right, like that movie. Don't Look Up, right? By
Leonardo
DiCaprio, right? What would you do, dude? Let's say they give you a day lah.
Okay.
A day before only they can tell you, guys.
I mean, I will basically do what happened in the movie. Like, if like a day before is when I get to know that hey, it's gonna hit, right? I just drive back to Malacca and then like just spend the entire day with my parents, and then yeah, like, and have dinner, one last dinner, and then we die lah.
Yeah. What would your that's so
But
scary, dude. What would your last meal be, dude?
My mom's mutton curry. It's so random.
No, but
if I know about it a year before, I will try and find my level best to get on a spaceship to Mars.
I knew it. I knew it. You are so petty. I knew it.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, no lah, dude. The only people gonna be on that one is politicians and famous YouTubers, like probably Mr. Beast and Logan Paul. God, I'm thinking Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, Trump, probably.
You never know. Maybe by 2032 as well, we have probably created a lot of like small, like livable space ships.
Oh,
so we are all able to actually like stay there for a while before like we get moved to Mars.
Yeah.
And we know that Earth is gonna get hit by an asteroid.
Crazy.
So I mean, if we know about it like a few years before, I'm sure there's a lot of things that humans can actually do about it.
Okay, let's say a month before.
Yeah.
What would you do, dude? Let's say a month before.
I will just not care about my work as much. I will take all the money that I have.
I think the keyword is not care about work at all,
At all.
Everyone's packing.
Yeah. I'll just like take all the money that I have and I'll just like travel, go meet other girls.
Hey man.
Travel, go meet people, go talk to people. I know, like just like do whatever that like I want to do that I didn't get to do.
Yeah. That's a month lah.
Yeah. Maybe go to India, go to visit the temple. Maybe go to like to the
one last haul lah.
Yeah.
All in a month.
All in a month.
You think all the planes all free?
A month.
Let's be realistic.
Every day.
Dude, a month before, no flights will be available.
Why?
People are wherever. Let's say the asteroid hits.
Everything will stop.
Dude, for sure. A month before. Yeah. Dude, you think there's order in the world? No, dude.
Yeah, if they say like the asteroid's gonna hit like that small particular area, I think the entire people are gonna evacuate.
Yeah, dude, I can promise you there'll be no flights, there'll be no order in the world a month before, a year before. I think
actually I don't know what I will do. What would you do, dude? Like a month
before,
no flight.
Dude.
You just stay at
much,
home
dude.
and just wait, dude. I think just wait.
Yeah, dude. That's. I mean, like, I think like even for me, if I had a month before, whoever I can see,
Yeah, go
I
see.
would just like, whoever I've like done. If I've ever done wrong to people, I would see all these people. Hey, man, Asteroids coming. Why are we still, beefing or whatever?
Be like
Drake and Kendrick would be friends.
Yeah.
One last song.
Release a song together.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Stay humble. The name of the song. Confirm.
Stay humble.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would probably I just like go up to like any girl, be like, hey, we only have a month to live.
Wow. That'd be the most used pickup line for that year.
Yeah.
Or a month.
For that month.
Yeah.
We only have a month. Do you want to just like skip everything else?
Okay, but to be fair, let's make it more realistic lah. So let's give it a year lah.
Yeah.
I think by a year they can tell if the asteroid will really hit or not.
Yeah.
Kan? So a year, I think a lot of things you can still do.
Yeah.
Kan?
Yeah.
So I think you would do what you said, travel.
Yeah.
And all, but yeah.
Because it's uncertain unless like
Yeah. A year you can still do it. I think. If they announce it a year, there'll still be order in the world. But but yeah, you would travel lah. Kan?
Yeah, I'll travel. I'll do so many things, dude. I will just not work at all.
No shit, dude. I think a year nobody will work, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, how are pilots gonna fly these planes?
They're just looking up, dude. They're not looking straight. Or the landing punya
Is it coming?
Yeah, they would never know. It's insane, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's what I'll probably do. Like, there's nothing much I'll actually do because I know I'm gonna die.
So 3 things So a day before you'll just spend the last ni with your family.
Yeah.
Have mutton curry with your mum.
Yeah.
Kan? But I don't think your mum wants to cook also that time, dude. Knowing lah.
She'll be like sad cooking.
Yeah, dude. And then
A month,
I
will approach any girl.
Alright. Okay. Petty, but hey. A year you would travel lah.
Yeah, a year I would travel lah. I would see all that I can see and what the mother Earth can offer
Before
it vanishes. I want to see all.
I want
to see and do all.
Yeah, okay lah.
Yeah. Take my car, just drive all the way to Europe. Take a flight from there, go to Ireland. Travel for a bit. Take another flight, go to the States. Ship my car over to the States. Travel everywhere in the States. Go north, go south. Eventually, just go to China, go to Tibet. Just be a monk. By the end of the trip is just to be a monk, meditate, pray, just live a peaceful life, just be one with nature,
and just
because
leave the rest.
we were born from the nature itself.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And we end with the nature.
I think that's a.
Right?
I might take the idea.
Ooh.
Like,
can't wait for the asteroid to hit us.
yeah, I mean, actually no. No, let's say if it's a day before.
Yeah.
I think I would have done the same thing as you, dude.
Right?
I'll go see my family members.
Have dinner with them.
That time dah tak ada. You have no time.
Yeah.
It's 24 hours
Bring everyone to one place. We all have dinner together. Say our last goodbye, and then we bye bye.
Yeah, I mean, like we do our last prayers and whatnot. And yeah, if I had a month before, I would like what I told you, dude. I'll go find people yang maybe I've had, indifferences lah, kan. Before this, macam let's patch things up.
Yeah.
All this fighting for what?
Yeah. It's coming.
It's coming already.
Yeah.
Your birthday.
Yeah.
Tak sempat.
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, like, why we still fighting?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Dude, like, should I just book an Airbnb or some shit?
Don't need to go that far.
Oh, okay.
You don't have that many days left.
Oh, that's true.
Again, but let's just settle on the spot lah.
Yeah, just on the spot.
A year, I wouldn't even like really like travel sangat, see the world. I think what I would do is I would take me, Nikki, some of my family members, go to maybe a beach, maybe the mountain areas.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
You never know, and just like settle there, whatever money we have left.
Just like
I don't think people care so much about bringing all that money to the grave also.
At
the
this
day
point
again, it's insane. But yeah, dude, I think I would just do that, dude. Just like live out the rest of my year
just being
in
that
nature and just
tertiba tak hit. Tengok
well,
tak
time
hit
to beg my boss for my job back.
yeah, I mean, and then no freaking money at all.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. But I think it's good also because like after a year, you say, yo, I can survive.
Yeah.
Without money,
That's
I
true.
can just do small things.
I think you
farm,
would have a different
stuff like that.
perspective on life lah, at that point of
I think
time.
that's what people need in these days. Don't you think? People are so engrossed in career and money because like even like I think because we're in the dance community.
Yeah.
Somebody in our dance community passed away.
Yeah, what's his name?
Amir.
Amir passed away.
So it's crazy, dude. Like every time I hear these kind of stories, again, like people. I mean, we were not that close to this person,
Yeah.
but
he has people
the
that are
people
close to him.
around, people that are close around him, we know of, and we
Yeah.
are close to these people again. It really
Impacted them.
impacts how you think. Because I remember
Yeah.
when I heard the news that day, I'm like, oh my god. Can you imagine just one day? It makes you think like, okay, we're chasing for all these things.
Yeah. Sometimes I do think about that, like fuck,
important,
like we're all
dude.
changing all of these different things, but then like you could just go in like a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Right,
What's
your
true
life will
happiness
just
actually?
end.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is true happiness? Yeah, that's true, dude. But of course, like we're still chasing this money because we do need money. We need Bitcoin. We need
Yeah,
all of this.
But when is enough?
There'll never be enough.
Exactly.
You have to tell yourself that hey, this is good.
Of course, I want to be able to afford a lot of very materialistic things, But end of the day, when is enough?
Yeah.
When is that balance between looking for materialistic things in life
Yeah.
and actually appreciating life itself?
Yeah.
Does it take an asteroid to make people realize, oh, you know what, we don't need all these things. We just needed each other and,
Yeah.
spending time with
Yeah.
the ones we love and, going day to day, appreciating things that we already have.
Yeah.
Shit, that's the most,
Ooh.
I feel like
Which is very true. 'Cause I do ponder about that because that's the reason why I love or I really like traveling a lot is because that you look at people with not in a very monetary standpoint. where,
ayat hampa.
as in like
people who
you just observe people in their own culture, the things that they do. Like you don't look at people in like like he's rich or he's poor.
Yeah.
You just go there to observe culture.
Yeah.
It's what I love a lot. Like because like, it tells you a lot of things. It gives you like a different perspective of like how you should live life and things like that. Some people, for example, like he like the whole like kais pagi makan pagi, kais petang makan
true,
petang.
dude.
Like for example, what if like a person like he wakes up, he only has to work and he gets paid only by the end of the day, like a small amount, kerja kuli or whatever. He takes that money to go eat.
Yeah.
Right? Like he only has money for the evening meal.
True.
That means he'll be fasting the entire morning because he have no food, no drinks, like has no money to actually buy those things. And the fact that like we actually have the luxury of like money and a place to stay.
Choose when to eat.
Yeah, choose when to eat.
What you want to eat.
Yeah. Have got personalized fridge for the dogs.
Oh, dude, I think people
like-
don't understand that, dude. End of the day, food is food.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, lah.
Shit, man.
And
Getting
that all these things make you.
we're getting into very, very deep, like
Oh,
world-ending
dude.
conversations. dude.
I like it, dude.
Yeah.
Because as we age, I start to realize, dude. I mean, like looking at the people in our past generations, semua kan.
Yeah.
I notice with all that money, once they get sick,
Yeah, that doesn't matter at all anymore, if you think about it. Dude. Like,
you can see as many specialists as you want ke apa kan. Macam, so appreciate what you have lah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
like I mean it's good to be career driven, yes, but there needs to be
a balance, right?
A balance. You
Yeah.
don't want that thing to change you as a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't need an asteroid to start reminding you. Like I feel people should be donating more. Just helping out other people as well. Dude, even the people yang these beggars.
Yeah.
They are so sedih tau.
Oh yeah.
Macam bangsai dia. Dah lah bangsai sir. You are loaded lah if you are hanging out in bangsa lah. I was at one of the mamak there. Aku tak ada loaded. But I'm just saying.
But you're hanging out in Bangsa.
I was just meeting somebody there lah.
Okay. So he's loaded, not you.
Yes, basically lah.
Okay.
And I see this uncle ni, Chinese uncle begging for money tau, going table to table.
Yeah.
People can go, hey. Come on. I'm like, why? Takkan like, you don't tell me, okay, kalau kau tak ada cash, alright lah, fine. But this person paid in cash later.
Yeah.
I saw. Takkan nak bagi RM1 pun cannot.
Yeah.
And most of these people, their rationale is, oh, it's a scam. They're just gonna go buy drugs.
Or
how would you know?
Or this has happened before as well, where a lot of these like gangsters, right? They kind of hire these kids and like old people to actually go back for money, and then they'll take most of the money as well.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah. But what could be done, which I don't know if you do it or not, is be like, hey uncle, I don't want to give you money, but if you're really hungry, I can buy you some food. Do you want food?
Yeah, my dad does that. Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. Even so, okay, let's say like even if it's taken care of by another organisation who's hiring these people to go collect money semua, at least these people are paying these beggars. Are you paying the beggars? Are you taking care of their well-being? I don't think so.
No, but the money that they're begging for, some of it goes to the organisation.
Yeah, doesn't matter. How do we know?
We don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These beggars don't want also to be there, despite being part of organisation ke tak ke. They have ego, they have pride also.
I also, okay, that's true. I also want to, what is this? What do they call it? On a rebuttal.
Okay.
On this, right?
Alright.
If so, beggars who maybe have no limbs, I guess it's okay for you to be a beggar, right? When I see a beggar, okay, no limbs, and if you're completely really old, when you're about to die and shit, you can't even work, then it's okay to be a beggar. But if you're a beggar and you have 4 limbs that's working fine, you're walking fine, like, why are you a beggar? Go find a job.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Right?
Dude, that's extremely ignorant.
But what do you mean?
Dude, our fresh grads cannot get jobs.
Yeah, I know.
They have a degree.
Dude, go to factory, like I know, like besi buruk factory. Go back for a job there. Get a job anywhere.
Dude, I don't
at
think
this
it's that.
day and age, right?
Oh, I don't think it's that easy.
Is it not?
I really don't think
at
it's
this
that
day and
easy.
age, right? Like it's not about it being easy. Like getting a job is so accessible. Like a lot of people don't want to work. That gives you so much more opportunity to actually be able to work.
Okay, give you good example. In front of Pevi, there's this one lady who's begging, right, on a wheelchair.
Okay.
She got Malaysia punya jersey on.
Yeah.
She is ex-athlete now.
Yeah.
She used to represent the country,
Yeah.
but she's begging. You don't think she like tried to find a job?
But she's on a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Means she's like Paralympic, is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
But boleh je kerja. Dude, I really think macam it's difficult.
Why? Why is that difficult?
Because
It's
let's say
because
lah kerja factory lah.
Yeah.
You take a beggar. Any risk that happens in the factory will not be on the beggar. The beggar won't be penalised for anything. Any risk of like macam health or safety punya issue ke, anything goes wrong in the factory, it's up on the factory owner. Management is screwed.
True, but this I mean, these beggars also, they can do like, I know, like basic jobs, like if you have no limbs but you can still.
True.
But if you have no legs, for example,
yeah.
But then like you still can, like you can speak English, you can speak Malay, whatever it is, right? You can still do some basic like data entry job.
Dude,
or clerk.
I see some people yang macam they say, okay, go lah, find a job, sell something.
Yeah.
I see so many beggars selling pants. Tak ada orang beli.
At least
people still don't buy.
Yeah, but to be honest, I respect that more than actually like you begging for coins.
True, but they
money.
don't need your respect. They need money.
Yeah, I know.
They couldn't care less about your respect.
But for example, out of nowhere, okay, maybe out of like 10 people that you go see that you're selling a pen, maybe one may need a fucking pen.
Yeah,
that's fine.
True.
It's better than you are just going begging for money. At least you have something to exchange with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I really don't think it's that easy.
I know.
It's definitely not.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I'm just being like a devil's advocate.
Yeah. But I understand. Memang ada cases yang they beg money because they're probably on some type of drug. You know, they're an addict. You know, with addicts, there's certain things that you need to do to help them. Though. You can't just tell them, kau tak boleh lah. I'm not gonna give you money. You're gonna buy drugs. Like, how would you know? Maybe 10% of like 10 ringgit you give. Maybe 10% goes to his, whatever he wants to buy, drugs ke, rokok ke apa. But another 80% maybe his food ke apa. What can you eat for 10 ringgit honestly at this day and age, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's true. It's better that if they actually go out and find jobs, probably they don't know how, you know?
Maybe they have been pushed away from society so far.
Exactly.
To a point where they're like, hey, I am actually like not worth anything.
Yeah, half of them are talking to themselves already, if you notice. I think they've lost the ability, ability to communicate with people and whatnot, kan. The only thing they know is to just lower their heads and, beg for money, kan. But I think there needs to be an organisation ke apa, or maybe the government could do something. I'm not sure if the government already has a program, but they need to have some sort of ease of access for these beggars to actually macam, can I maybe employ you ke apa, or all these things lah. I'm sure ada, but probably it's not well funded. So that
because the government also, they get these projects. They get these projects, and then there's always some side money that goes into their pocket as well.
You never know. There's so many beggars everywhere. There's so many. I didn't know. Like in KL kan, like you see berlambat gila. You see videos of KL, you don't really see sangat. You see the kenapa dia PV memang and but
apparently in LA as well, you don't see these beggars, but then there are a bunch of them.
It's everywhere, dude.
All we see in LA is like how beautiful like the beach is, how the developments are, how people are living, or all of the actors are all in LA and all this stuff. But you don't see the backside of the LA.
True. And then but basically what I'm trying to say is like despite what people say about these beggars ke apa, despite even if you really think this person is macam a scam ke apa, do you think the beggar really wants to scam people? I mean, they are in a point where they're really struggling. So kalau kau ada RM5 bagi je lah. I mean, it's whatever you can.
You're just giving like for your own self.
Like that's your keikhlasan hati. What's the term for
conscious
English?
Your own consciousness,
I guess. I don't think probably lah. Your own goodwill, just do it. It won't really harm your setakat one day kau tak boleh makan dalam beli burger tu okay je lah kot. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude. Hey man, this is a very deep episode, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But beggars who I feel sometimes like shouldn't be a beggar, just get a job, man.
I mean, they definitely a better outcome of it is definitely for them to go apply for jobs lah. But
maybe there should be an organization that actually has
we were talking about.
We were actually organization will actually like get these beggars a job and things. It doesn't matter like any like.
I'm sure ada lah. I think ada certain programs, but I think certain beggars
they don't like to work.
Dude, they can't. They don't even have a phone. Suddenly people announce, kita ada program. Where? To them lah. Kau nak tengok kat mana?
What if you
Where are these?
What if you go to the beggar, right? And it's like, yo, I've got a job for you. And it's like, nah. I don't want to work.
Yeah, exactly.
What if they say they don't want to work? I love being a beggar.
Oh, dude, I mean, there's some of them yang dah like we said before, they've been so cut off from
society,
the community and society. They don't even know how to function, how to work
normally lah, right?
Dude, I mean, we never know their stories, guys. We don't know how they got into that. Like life went so downhill for them that they got to that point. Like, we never know. Who are we to judge?
Like for us, we know where rock bottom is. For them,
Yeah.
Yeah, the rock keep going down.
Yeah,
keep going to the bottom.
You never know, man. So yeah, guys, just be nicer to
Yeah.
people, then we won't have all these altercations between YouTubers pun nak bergaduh.
Yeah.
Like calm down lah. Dude, I think another organisation that we should start is a fight league lah for all these YouTubers yang suka bergaduh, all these influencers. Instead of like macam fighting back and forth online buat video.
Get in a ring.
Get in a ring, just fight it out. It's legal.
Yeah.
You get to lepas geram, and usually I see like professional fighters kan, before fight, tak puas hati, screw your mother,
Yeah.
screw your father.
After
that,
humble.
hey, I respect you, man.
Ooh, I respect.
I respect the game. I respect. Usually the one that win, I will say all these things. The one who lose just agree ni.
Yeah.
The one lose agree.
Panas lagi tu.
Kau dah kutuk mak aku, so kau belas aku. But after he calm down a bit,
I respect.
So I think better like that.
Yeah.
I think we can talk to Shaukat, dude.
What about that?
Yeah, since he knows a lot about starting his own macam.
But ours we start like influencer fight.
Yeah, dude. I mean like Logan Paul started it with KSI.
Yeah.
I think we should study it in Malaysia.
I think it's like pretty good.
Kan?
But ours should be like just boxing lah.
Yeah, I mean like it's easier to learn and
UFC is a bit too drastic.
If you do MMA, you need to learn a lot of things, wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
I think this
Muay Thai.
boxing itself, I think okay, good. Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea to actually like start something potentially next year lah. This year a bit too early.
I really want to plan this, dude. I really like the idea.
It is a very good idea,
right? What? See, this is why episodes where it's just you and me is really good, dude. We come up with idea.
Ooh, just like that.
Billie Jeans.
Oh, I think that's the end of the episode, guys.
Man.
Yeah,
man. It's just
it's a very chill session, to be honest.
It's a good reflection of life episode as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Remember, we don't live forever.
Yeah. Astra might hit us.
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
be a
get
beggar,
sick, and you could be. You never know
you
where
might lose
life
everything.
will take you. Yeah. So
you
just
might lose
appreciate.
everything in a day.
Don't go too ham on your. I mean, you should always do your best in anything that you pursue, but always remember, chill back, appreciate what you have, man.
Yeah.
Before it's gone. So
before it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, bruh. It's true, bruh.
That's true. That's true.
It took me, my mom getting sick.
Yeah.
And news of asteroids coming
to
Earth
realize
to like realize again, that there's more to life than all this.
There is actually
money.
more to life, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if monks,
money shouldn't be like money shouldn't be like something so great. It needs just to be like a tool for you to do whatever you want to do.
That's not only me. Bijaksana.
I tak makan lagi.
Yeah.
I tak makan lagi.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's
guys.
Why.
Hey,
with that being said, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. I think it's very chilled out. We're just like talking shit.
Just random.
Nothing that relates to anything at all. But they are just like certain news, certain things that we heard about that we want to talk about to you guys as well. At least you guys, while driving, while gymming, while doing whatever that you guys are doing, maybe in the kitchen, whatever, you guys can just hear this conversation and maybe just do a bit more research about things, and maybe just also just find a different perspective in life of like how we find it.
Yeah.
Through our hardship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. Took the words out of my lungs.
Ooh.
I was just like, I want to continue. Nothing else to be said.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
And I'm here. So with that being said, thank you everyone for watching, and you are tuning in to the ANR show. I simply do wrongly just now. So that got difference.
Dude, do you know it's wrong? The second one you did so wrong.
Yeah. It's down, up.
Yeah.
Should I do again?
Yeah.
Or should we do the inverse one?
Okay, let's do inverse.
Okay,
We already did inverse one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's
Bye,
do
guys.
now the real one.
Let's do the real one.
You guys are watching the ANR show. Now you can see me.